Alright guys, I'm going to be teaching you how to braid today. Hello everyone, and once again welcome back to my channel, Simply Sharnae, where it's simply me being me. And today I'm back with another back to the basics tutorial, and today I'm going to be telling you guys how to braid your hair, teach you how to braid your hair, because I know that's one of the most dreaded skills that many people often struggle with, and I am here to help because I'm taking you back to the basics. Okay, so I'm not gonna hold you any longer, but if you're not subscribed, go ahead and do so, because you want to be notified the next time that I post a video, and I know you do. So without further ado, I'm gonna get into this tutorial.
Alright guys, so I'm going to show you 3 times how I do braid my hair. Let's get started. So first I have this curl and stretch pudding from Shea Moisture, if you see my other videos, a spray bottle, some combs, and then I have Eco Styler Gel. I don't necessarily always use that, but you can if you want to. So first I'm going to go ahead and drop down this first section, and I'm going to part off a smaller section so you guys can see how I braid smaller and larger parts. For me, it was easier to learn how to braid on a bigger section because I would always do like 2 French braids or Dutch braids, whatever you want to call them. And then I worked my way down to smaller braids because for me that was easier, but for you it could be something different. So, just give both a try. So I'm gonna, I don't know why I did that, finger detangling this section, and then I'm putting that curl stretch pudding on my hair and just working that in. And then, yeah, I'm just doing that, finger detangling my hair. And then what you want to do is take a small section in the front, like you see me doing like that. And then you're going to split that section in 3 parts. And this part right here is the foundation of your braid. And then, like you would start a normal single braid or plait, whatever you want to call it, you're going to do that. And then you can do that for a little second, and then you can start adding hair in. So basically what you're going to want to do is, as the hair goes on the outside, you like pinch it and grab it in. It's like your hands, I don't know, my hands kind of naturally do it. So it's like when that piece is about to go over, you pinch the hair, and as it comes under, that's when you like pull it through, if that makes sense when you guys see me do it. I am going to show you a second view of this. I realize that this view is probably not optimal for viewers, but I think you can get a sort of an idea right here. And then you're just going to finish braiding down the hair. You might want to detangle it because sometimes when you braid, your hair gets knotted a little bit. And you're just going to plait it the rest of the way down. And then you're going to be done with your first braid. I know this seems complicated at first, but I know with practice you got it. And of course with practice, sometimes you're just gonna need that water break. So take a break and you guys can come back in for the second braid. So next I'm gonna show you what this looks like. Yeah, so that's what the first braid looks like. And then I'm gonna take the larger section and I'm gonna go in and detangle it, put the water on there, put the product, and then we're gonna go about our way braiding the hair. Okay guys, so we're just going to do this again. You're going to take a small section in the front of your hair, and then you're going to split that section into 3. And then you're going to start plaiting like you would regularly with a single braid. And then as you start going down, you're going to start grabbing a piece of your hair to pull up as you braid. I'm gonna let this go, let you guys see the zoom in of me actually braiding my hair, because I feel like with this it's easier to understand if you guys just see what I do. Alright, so as you guys get to the end of the braid, just, detangle it like I said before, and you're just going to single braid it down. And one thing I forgot to say on the first braid is that whenever you're doing smaller braids, one thing I like to do is to twist the ends like I did in the first one, because that just makes it so much easier to take out, especially if your braids get really skinny if you parting them really small. So yeah, that's a good tip for you guys, and if you need to, just go back and watch it again so you guys can see me do it and work my way through the braid, and I think you'll get it. Okay, so now we're gonna go to the inverted braid, and I'm gonna go, put the water, put the product, and then detangle my hair. You know that part, but you want to know about the inverted braid. Sometimes this happens to people on accident, but I want to show you how to do it on purpose. So you're gonna take a small section with 3 like I told you before, but normally whenever you're braiding you would kind of pull the sections underneath each other, but with the inverted braid you want to pull the strands over, so it's like you're braiding over rather than braiding under, if that makes sense. So in just a second, I'm going to show you guys a close-up once I get past the small part, because in the front part of this braid, it's very imperative that you go and make sure you have good detail, make it small enough so it looks good. So just watch this and then I'll get into the close-up so you guys can see. Okay, so once I move my hand out the way, you guys will be able to see what I'm doing. So basically, you're still doing the same grabbing a section motion, but instead of pulling it over, instead of pulling it under, you're pulling it over. Sorry about that. But yeah, basically this is what it looks like. I mean, I like these too, but they kind of take a little more patience if you're not used to doing this way. But for me, this is actually the one I started with and I did the most. And it's actually pretty cool. So basically you just keep on doing this. I'm gonna let you all watch while I just sit here. Alright, then as always, you're going to go ahead and start braiding as normal once you get to the end and do a single braid. That's the ending. That's when you've done all the work. Congratulations, a pat on the back because you did it. So basically this is what it should look like. That's what a side view looks like of this braid as I single braid it on its way down. And then you're done with it. And then as always, once you get to the end, you're going to want to detangle your ends and then also add a little bit more product just to seal your ends, keep them hydrated because they are the oldest part of your hair and they deserve the most attention. So basically, yeah, you just finish up the single braid and then you're done. Okay, so lastly, I just wanted to show you guys a side-by-side of the inverted and the regular braid. And that's about all I have for you, and I hope you've enjoyed it, and see you guys next time. Peace.
Okay guys, I just dropped some gems, mini gems in this video today. So if you liked what you saw, want to see more, want more back to the basic tips or more natural hair things, drop a comment below what you guys want to see so I can know what to make for you, or any other type of content that you like to see from me. Then also, if you've made it this far and you haven't subscribed, go ahead and hit that red button. It only takes a second of your day and will make the world to me. Join me on my journey to 1,000 subscribers, and I'm getting closer to the goal, but you know, every red subscribe button that is clicked helps me get there. But anyways, guys, I want to remind you one more thing before I let you go. So remember to be the best you, because there's only one person like you, and that is you. So simply be genuine, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.